No. Hi guys, so I'm catering shrimp fried rice as well as chicken fried rice. So I'm just trying to get things going. Alright, and I pretty much got everything going, guys. It's just right now I got some green peas and carrots cooking right here. And then here I got the shrimp. We're gonna cook up the shrimp. Okay? So yeah, y'all come on in here, join me while I prepare the shrimp fried rice and the chicken fried rice. We got green onions that we're going to be using. Alright. Trying to turn on these lights. I had set up some lights and stuff. Alright, so for these shrimp, we're gonna season up these shrimp, guys. I'm gonna use some sazon. Use a little bit of sazon, guys. And I got butter here. I have a big thing of rice here, so see that rice? Hot. And then I got more rice in here too. Okay, and we're going to add garlic to it, but we're not going to add it now. All the seasonings that I'm going to use for that fried rice is here. Now I'm going to show y'all how I do, like, when I'm doing big bulk of rice like this, guys, the way that I'm doing it is because I'm doing a lot of rice, okay? I'm doing big bulks of it. And we gotta start mixing this rice up, guys. Okay guys, so now we're going to start on the chicken fried rice. Remember, we were doing shrimp and chicken fried rice. So in this pot, I am starting on the chicken fried rice. I pretty much just start adding all of that flaky steamed parboiled rice. And now we're adding soy sauce as well as the peas and carrots. And we're going to also add the green onions. And I'm multitasking. I'm also adding butter to the shrimp in the back because that's going to be for the shrimp fried rice. Now I'm just adding the chicken and we're just mixing everything together, guys. It's a very simple dish. Y'all leave in the comments below and let me know how you guys prepare your shrimp fried rice when you're doing big bulks. Do you do it this way? Let me know in the comments. So this is the chicken fried rice, guys. Good evening, Judith. Welcome, welcome. Okay, next we're starting on the shrimp fried rice, guys, and I pretty much do it the same, just a little bit different when it comes to the seasoning, but here we're adding sazon and green onions. We're adding caramelized onions as well, and I'm adding one of my Jamaican all seasoning spices. I love that seasoning. They used to have it at the superstore and the Walmart, but they took it off the shelves, guys. I don't know why. This was like a recent thing, but yeah, we're adding dark soy sauce. There was a bit of a difference between the chicken fried rice and shrimp fried rice. All right, so I'm tidying up a bit right here because it's time to start adding the food to the containers. so that I could get this food delivered. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I like to have the area clean, and y'all see I'm turning on those lights again. This was such a crazy time, guys, for my lights to go out, but you know, I made it work. Y'all see. Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead. Alright guys, so now I am going to start adding the chicken fried rice first in the containers. And if you guys are wondering, like, if there's any caterers watching me, and y'all wondering like where I get my containers, especially if you're located like here in Ottawa, I do get my containers from the Chef Depot. They have locations in Toronto, they have locations in Montreal as well as Ottawa, but these containers are pretty reasonable. I get like a box of them, like a whole case of like 100 for about $40, guys. The price is pretty reasonable. I really love it, and it comes in handy when you're catering. So yeah, that's what we're pretty much doing here, just plating up that chicken fried rice. Doesn't that look delicious, guys? I mean, you know, the great thing about it, after I was done plating everything up, which you guys will see that in the end, of course, I had leftovers, and I was able to feed the kiddos as well. That's the one thing I like about catering. When I'm catering and, you know, I'm done with my orders, I also have food to feed the kiddos. So I'm doing two things at once.
Now we're going to do the shrimp fried rice. Thought there was something in there, guys. Same he say all the time, like 40.
40.
For
what?
This is the last 20 right here. You're doing 20 shrimp, 20 chicken.
Copy of everything done.
Alright guys, so this is the last step. We're now putting the shrimp fried rice in the containers. And yeah guys, like, if y'all, you know, actually follow and, you know, listen to my videos, guys, y'all know that I'm passionate about cooking, always have been. This is something that I love to do when it comes to catering and cooking for my kids. Yeah, this is definitely a passion.
Rice, guys. This is the shrimp.
Here, guys, I'm just adding that last shrimp to the last containers, guys, before I put on the finishing touch to this delicious shrimp fried rice. I really hope that y'all watch this entire video to see how I prepared this big bulk of shrimp fried rice. As I told y'all before, leave in the comments below and let me know how you guys prepare your shrimp fried rice. Yeah, and y'all see how it looks so delicious. I mean, you know, you don't have to go out and buy shrimp fried rice. You could do it right in your home. And I have so many different ways that I prepare shrimp fried rice. This is just one of them. Yeah, there's many different techniques. It's funny because and before I tell y'all this, yeah, this here I'm just adding some green onions to, you know, garnish it to make it look nice. But as I was gonna say, guys, I was reading a comment on one of my old posts from like 4 or 5 years ago, and there was this one lady. She was like, you know, questioning me why I did a recipe the way I did it. And I explained to the lady, like, there's no one way that's better than the other when you're doing recipes. Like, recipes, you could switch them up, you could add things to it, you could take things away. It really doesn't matter. It always makes me laugh when people be like, oh, you know, why do you do it that way? Why do you cook that way? Why this, why that? I mean, you cook the way you want to cook. And again, there's no one way that's better. So, but anyway, guys, we're just putting those tops on so that we could start, you know, packaging, so that we could start adding everything to the bag. Right here, guys. Y'all can't hear it, but my kids are in the background and they're just making all type of noise. And I'm already, you know, on crunch time. You know, I had to deal with the kids in the background, as well as I got to make sure I deliver this food on time. But, you know, God, He gave me the strength to be able to multitask and to endure, you know, so it is what it is. A lot of times I wonder to myself, how do I actually do as much as I do, guys? When it comes to my 8 kids, I have 7 of them living with me, but yeah, guys, when all of my kids are home and I'm trying to do stuff like this, like when it comes to the catering, I'm trying to juggle just life in general itself. I'm still able to manage, guys. And a lot of times I'd be like, wow, I really got strength. And it's not until recently that I realized I really have a lot of strength. And I know that strength comes from the Lord God above, because sometimes I feel like, am I burning myself out? You know, but at the same time, I know the Lord is not going to let me burn out. I know the Lord is going to keep allowing me to do what I love to do, as well as take care of my kids, juggle life. He's going to give me the strength, guys, to do all of these things at the same time, because it's what I prayed for. You know, God's not going to give you more than you can handle. You know, and a lot of people don't understand that, but that is such a true statement, that the Lord would not give a person more than they can handle, you know. So yeah, guys, it's like I love to do this catering thing, you know, and at the same time I have to be a mom. I have to do for my children, I have to do for my family. And that's why I told y'all, when I have these catering events, I make enough food so that I could also share it with my kids, you know, so I don't overwork myself. You know, I do the catering and then the kids have some food too. That's just the great thing about it. I knew this one girl, her parents, they owned a restaurant, And I was like, man, girl, you're blessed. Like, I know back in the day when you were a kid, you always had food on the table. She's like, yes, that was the one true blessing, with her parents and everybody having a restaurant. She was able to have the food from what her parents did. So, yeah, guys, this is just me adding those foods to these lovely bags, guys. I actually done ran out of these bags. I got to get more. But these bags, I love these bags. They're really sturdy. They could hold a lot of weight. I ordered them from a business that I was connected to, and now I have to get more or whatever. But yeah, I love these bags. And that little bag that y'all see right there, I got it from the Chef Depot. They sell all sizes, guys. This was like not their smaller size, but this is like a medium sized bag. You could buy them in bulk. And then you guys could see my Tupperware here. This is a 6-piece set. The Tupperware set here. It comes, well, cutlery, guys. It's cutlery, as you guys can see. But it's a 6-piece set. It comes with a knife, a fork, a spoon, as well as salt and pepper that comes with it. Little small packages of that. And it comes in 500. And I think I paid about $40 for this big box of cutlery as well at the Chef Depot. So like I say, if y'all in the Ottawa area and you do catering or you deal with food, even if you're just a person with a big family like me that like to use stuff like this, because this comes in handy. Even if you don't cater, guys, it comes in handy, to throw one of these little cutleries in your kids' lunch or something like that. But yeah, if y'all in the Ottawa area, y'all hit up the Chef Depot. Yeah, so I'm just adding the cutlery to the bag for my customer or whatever. And I like to individually, I like to put a separate bag. I don't like to just throw everything in one bag. Like some people, you get your food and your cutlery is thrown in the bag. But I like to do things, separately. When catering my food, guys, I try to put myself in the customer's shoes. I always told myself, when the Lord actually blessed me with my own location where I could, cater my food out of a brick and mortar, guys, I always want to give my customers the top treatment. I want to make sure I serve my customers properly, because you never know. You never know who's watching you. You never know who may, who may get a taste of your food or whatever. You just never know. So I always try and make sure presentation is, top notch or whatnot. So right here, guys, I'm just adding the leftover shrimp to in a container so that I could come back to it later on. I actually put that in the container for myself, guys. Y'all know I love my seafood. I was going to come back and eat that, once I was done delivering my food. But guess what? When I came back, y'all see that shrimp that I put in that container? It was gone when I came back, guys. I was so upset with my kids. They had eaten my shrimp and they knew that it was mine, because I told them before I left, I said, do not eat my shrimp. That's something I do all the time. When I want something, I tell my kids, don't touch it. I don't know how it is in y'all house, but with my kids, they don't listen. They do not listen, guys. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So pretty much, guys, what I'm about to do now is just take I'm going to take a magic marker, and I'm going to mark on the bags. I'm going to label them shrimp and chicken fried rice, guys. Y'all may not can see it, but there's like this little white box where you can write on the bag to your customers, whatever it is. And that's what I'm doing right here on this bag. I'm pretty much just writing chicken fried rice, and then of course I am going to write shrimp fried rice on the other bags so that the customer can know. And that's another thing, like being courteous. That's another thing that I do for my customers. I can't stand, like, when you order food from like Uber Eats or DoorDash or anything like that, and they don't really label things. You don't know what stuff is. I want to make sure my customer know what they ordered, you know, and I make sure I'm doing it right. So the next thing that I'm going to do, guys, along with those bags, I also ordered some individual cards, as you guys could see here. These individual cards, I love these cards, guys. I pretty much put a little note to my customers, just showing to let them know that I really appreciate their business and things like that. But these little cards, that's what they come in handy for. And so, yeah, I also use those cards for this particular order right here. I wrote on the card that it was shrimp fried rice and chicken fried rice, because y'all see how I had to add those containers to a clear bag. Well, I didn't have enough room inside of the big bags, and I didn't want to like just force it to go in there because it would look bad or whatever. So that's what I was doing right there, just adding those containers to a separate bag or whatever. And then, of course, like I said, I'm just using those little cards there to show my appreciation to my customers. And so, yeah, that's what's going on right there. And so, guys, if anybody so happened to be watching from the Ottawa area and you are looking for a caterer, guys, y'all leave in the comments below. If you're actually looking for a caterer, guys, Chef Michelle will definitely hook you up. Birthday parties, anniversaries, graduations. Yeah, I'll definitely hook you up. I know the economy right now is pretty crazy and a lot of people aren't really doing much, but you never know. I'm still going to shout out myself, right? Because you never know who's watching. All right. So we could go now. Guys, my neighbors are so nice. They end up doing my stairs for me. Isn't that nice? They did my stairs for me. I did it earlier, but they came with the snowplower and did it more better. Nice neighbors out there. There's still some good people in this world. You know? Ooh, it's gotten cold. Y'all need to sit down. There's still good people in the world. Let's go drop off the food. Let's go drop off this food, guys. Pull this wig down.
This time's not coming.
Oh, I'm not going in. I'm just dropping off.
No, easy.
We finna go drop this food off, y'all.